Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're doing well today. I'm doing really well on this early morning because finally I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to NMIXX's first full album titled Blue Valentine. Now this is huge. I've said this in the past before for any of my favorites, your favorites. First mini album is huge, but the first full album means new level of success and a whole lot to enjoy. Especially when it comes to NMIXX, their music quality continues to impress me and exceed my expectations, and I feel like it's gonna really show for itself when we do this album review and listening party here today. We pretty much got 12 new tracks off of this first full album, 10 being B-sides that we're gonna indulge into today. So yeah, let's just get started here. We have the first track here, titled Phoenix. I love the titling of this track. I'm seeing Nyaaa from 153 Jumbas, DongDeng, huge collective 153 Jumbas. DongDeng has worked with NMIXX in the past before, twice. Itzy, the JYP collective and beyond, of course, has worked with Billy in the past before as well. I'm seeing Shisa and Ends. Shisa is a huge familiar name. Amazing singer, songwriter, and artist, I've got to admit. Has worked with NMIXX in the past before, has worked with Lucemble, Artemis, Fromis9's Rewind, and other amazing Fromis9 tracks as well. So hey, all my best of both worlds colliding here. I feel like we have a good formula for this one. Enough talk, let me bring up Phoenix and let's go. Oh. It's like very haunting, this intro, the start. Let me turn it up here a bit. So foggy. Woo. Ooh, this got me reminiscent of their earlier releases. Just the attack and the bold approach. Blue Spark. Ooh. I love bass moments in this song so much. This electropop influence is everything too. NMIXX. Woo! Verse 2 with Kyujin. How she went melodic in that brief moment. Verse 3. Woo! The passion that I'm getting is everything too in their vocal delivery. Ooh, the hi-hats here. I love the riff work in the production. Boom, boom, boom. It's very droning, this song, right? With the Vocaloid effects. Ooh, that interlude in the Ash. Love the ad-lib work. Keep rising, overcome every pain. It's just that matter of growth, the matter of fighting your battles. Ooh, the 808s, the riff work, the bold approach that is so passionate by NMIXX. This is the NMIXX that we also love and know. This is another side to them that we are familiar of. I'm not sure about you guys, but at least for me, I mean, a bit of this got me reminiscent of like OO, going way back to their debut days. and I would say, dare I say, OO and Papillon for sure, which was occurring in the previous era. Spectacular B-side, by the way. But Phoenix, I love this electro pop Moonbaton approach, right? It has this addictive beat that is on the loop, and then that electro pop work, it coming into play in combination is so perfect with NMIXX's vocals and droning and rap approach in the verses, right? But when it comes to Phoenix here, what I'm getting here as a whole is this unyielding level of personal growth being shown, but the matter of fighting your own battles and, of course, being a Phoenix, self-renewal, and being reborn from the ashes of your past and all. That's what I'm getting from this song. Super meaningful. I'm not surprised that we got another super meaningful song by NMIXX off of the rip on this album, because, like, I've been talking about their lyrics across my album reviews in the past for every single NMIXX comeback. For real, you know, you could have your buck wild fun nonsensical songs by NMIXX, but you could also have your deep and meaningful songs such as Phoenix, right? I want to dive back into this because I feel like not just the production, but the song structure and arrangement is very fascinating in Phoenix here. It really tells a story with how it starts from the beginning and then how it wraps up in the end. And I'm going to point that out. We're going to go back into this right away. Come on now. Come on now, answers. We're going to go from the start. I like this, like, midnight, like, howl kind of, like, sound effect. That howl. Really setting the tone and to the scene. Foggy in the ash. I love how Bae drigs foggy in the ash. I love it. And the emphasis in the ash. So good. She's definitely a huge highlight on this song. As well as Hyojin, of course, and Lily. Just how Lily pierces through the instrumentation and the production is everything. Buried in a handful of earth, my heart had grown cold, right? So it's starting to tell a story here with this initial verse, right? But believe that there's more than just two verses. We're gonna point that out again, right? When we get to that moment. The choreo must be dope for this song, especially with this song structure. Very rudimental with the drum kit work and the snare, kick drum snare work, yeah. It starts picking up here with Bae, as you noticed. Getting wild. Love the signature NMIXX. It's been a hot minute, right? And then we get into verse 2 here with Hyojin. Notice this part with the lyrics here, the blue dust. That even got me reminiscent of, like, break the like, there is a lot of sections and pieces that, like, are built from previous releases, like, got me reminiscent from previous releases that they've done, you know? But push through the gap, shatter the limit, break it all apart, break it down, right? Break down all those barriers, right? And push beyond those limitations that may be seen, right? There are no limitations for any of us, the matter of fact. There's only opportunity and, you know, there's just, I love this section here. Ooh, Bae there. But there's this level of euphoria, right? I just love how Hyojin, like, breaks it down, but then goes melodic midway through. Like that moment at the end. Wow. Now it's very smooth. You wouldn't notice it here. Not everyone would notice it here. This is a verse 3, believe it or not. It cuts off with Kyojin. This is a verse 3. Love it. And these chords. Definitely in the minor keys of things. The hi-hats. Ooh, the 808s. The risers here to build up again. And even some scratch turn disc work there earlier. Break up on the bounce. Cool. There's an interlude there, and I just feel like, you know, there would be a cool choreo moment in that interlude. It's very brief. It's a one-liner pretty much, right? With all the members. And then this is where the all-out moment happens, which I really like how they do this. This is where the full reborn kind of moment of Phoenix happens. That laugh, that singular string, and then how it drops. So dope. From the ash. How they bring it together. Keep rising. Very anthemic in this final go-around. Love it. Love it so much. Phoenix is so beautiful and such a special song on itself, I would have to say. So we're going to have to keep this album review and listening party rolling here. Let's dive into the next B-side now, shall we? So moving on to the next B-side here, we have Reality Hurts. Now, I'm seeing familiar names as a whole. First, shout out to Lily taking part on the lyrics. We more than love to see our members take part on their own music. But we also have Sophie Powers, Lauren Dyson, David Wilson. Yeah, familiar names. Dwilly here as well. But the one familiar name is definitely Sophie Powers, an artist that is known for alternative pop, hyper pop, where have you be it. Future pop, a lot of alternative, you know, genres, especially hyper pop. And I'm really interested in her influence on this song because she has worked with Eliud in the past before. And of course, another track with Ive. So getting more into the K-pop scene, not just, you know, doing her own thing, you know what I'm saying, as an artist. So hey, Reality Hurts. I remember this one being quite rambunctious based on the acapella highlight medley, if I recall correctly. Let's dive into it. Ooh, heavy, deep bass.
People love the boxes they put me in, thinking they can put a pink bow on it to fix things. Cut out all the pieces that just don't fit. Isn't it weird? No one else thinks I'm sick. White slim, there's that pill. Feel the heat when I'm walking right past them. I'm crazy, interaction. Everywhere they close the dust, but my vision.
Just how they put the attitude. Oh, here comes a switch up. I feel it. It's gonna pick up here. Yep. I felt it. Ooh, I like this switch up though. I can make the whole world change. They can't stand it. Ooh. Really raunchy, dirty, fat bass and crazy hook. Ooh, this verse. I mean, it is, right? Reality is tough. Ooh, the electronic influences are dope too. Definitely going this future pop, future bass. D&B influence. And then you got some glitch in there, yeah. I like it. It's dope. Ooh. Keep doing your own thing. I mean, this is a lot about self-identity and empowerment for sure. Ooh. Pick it up again. Wow, what another switch up. Ooh, very rudimental here with the drum and bass. Ooh, okay. I really like this approach that they took in here. I mean, it is definitely experimental beyond the K-pop scene these days. It's not often you'll get this future bass, electronic, you know, glitch pop kind of influence, and it is such a ongoing modern day popular alternative mixture of genres that are really catering towards the, of course, current day of generation who likes this kind of music and genre usage. And I respect that, right? I feel like with NMIXX it really works though, you know, although I'm not a huge fan of this genre. For Reality Hurts, I love the intentions, the pure intentions about empowerment, individuality, identity. But then also it's sad because reality hurts as in there are expectations set upon you just so naturally, like that, you know, do this, do that. You should be at this point, you know what I'm saying? And it sucks. And it's just a matter of being yourself, doing your own thing, right? Being your own individual against what is set against you in society, the constraints, maybe the people around you, not just society, you know what I'm saying? And this is like this tearing of a moment, right? I mean, everything's so obnoxious. There's this uptight tension that you get influence-wise in your head. It's like you just want to break through it all, and that really shows quite cohesively between the production and the intentions and the lyrics in this song, obviously. Now, is it a song that I'm going to constantly keep on repeat? Not necessarily, for sure, with the genre usage. It's not my cup of tea. But I really like the production and arrangement in this song. So we're going to dive back into it. Reality Hurts. We're going to talk about it more. Shout out to Lily and Sophie. Wow, I love their influences on this. And you could really sense Lily's lyrics. This is what I'm saying. People love the boxes they put me in. I love how the vocal direction, it's very in unison with the trudging of the production here. Hear it out here. Hear it out here. Do. Very distorted and compressed. It is. You know, props to NMIXX too, you know, heavy with the English lyrics with this one. It's pretty much all of it is English lyrics. This is the switch up. We had like at least 2 to 3 switch ups in this song. And it's dope. Because like, here's the people need to understand more about NMIXX. It's not just about mix pop and like understanding, wow, this is like 3 different songs in one, 2 different songs in one, and there's a switch up here. It could be simple switch ups like this, right? In my opinion, I think we've really gathered that across the eras. That is gnarly. I love it. That fat, dirty bass. I love Jiwoo this era as a whole. I mean, off of like Spinning on It, Blue Valentine, and now with Reality Hurts, like she continues to impress me, and I'm so happy for her. To be fair, she do be the bias, so I love it. I love Jiwoo getting huge moments that mean a lot in their songs. See what I'm saying? Even this part, it goes a long way in this song. But also Bae too. Wow. She's definitely my bias wrecker when it comes to just everything about her. She's so talented. Yeah, that drum and bass. And then as we progress here, I really love how they bring it together. I'm the antibody. Yeah, I'm always gonna bounce back. I like this moment. Wow. Love the reverb, vocal effect work, the distortion. It's very tight and compressed, the production. Do. And I love that Reality Hurts, babe. The final liner, single liner by Haewon there. Wow. This album is already jam-packed after 2 B-sides here. Not gonna lie. And you've got to admit, like, a song like Reality Hurts seems like a song that could be, like, very brief, but it pretty much just misses the mark slightly in the seconds there to a 3-minute mark, right? It really takes the extra mile with Reality Hurts. I mean, with the switch-ups, switching the parts that were shown by one member to another member, you know, I like the distribution, how it worked out amongst the members and the dynamic between the members on Reality Hurts. But hey, let's dive into the next B-side now. So this next B-side's titled Rico. Not gonna lie, based on the highlight medley, the acapella version of it, this felt like quite the energetic track, especially the titling of it. Come on now. I'm seeing familiar names. Jun Se-hee from In-House, Greenlee from 153 Jumbas, Jung Na-kyung from La 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 Studio, 153 Jumbas, everyone in the mix here. Oh my goodness. Isam, Christine Bogan, Charlie McLean, and Ido Najar. Familiar names, some of them. I would say on the composing side, I need to familiarize with everyone on the composing side of things, but in terms of lyrics, very familiar names and collectives, especially In-House, who's being such a huge collective ever so increasingly in the K-pop scene, and 153 Jumbas, who's been here over the several years. So let's dive into Rico here. Let's go.
Here we go. Here we
Ooh.
do it. Don't stop.
I love the distinct vocals in this. Bring it here. Yep. We're going quite the Moombaton, maybe even reggaeton route. Woo! Lily. Ooh, the build up in the pre-chorus here. Some brass work here. Me encanta. I love it. I mean, this is another side to NMIXX that is very flashy, vibrant. Ooh, Soyoon. Rico. Hey. Ooh, that switch up with Kyojin in the verse. The piano. Ooh, the Latin influence. There's that brass work again. Rico, 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 Rico. It's very catchy. It's earwormy. Rico, Rico, Rico. We go, we go, we go, we go. Come on now. You cannot tell me this is not infectious and catchy with it. Now with Lily instead of Soyun. Ooh, that brief pause. Crazy bass. Very brief but effective song here, I've got to admit. So far, if I'm not mistaken, our shortest length song on this album. But I think Rico has its impact and catchiness to it for sure. I mean, when you start with Rico, I'm like, okay, we've heard this side time after time with NMIXX. Even before Mesh with Pablo Vittar, which was incredible, a collaboration that I will continue to talk about ever so slightly here and there, and even on this album review. But for Rico here, I love it's clear, it got unclear. It was like reggaeton, Latin pop, you know, other alternative genres that I could even pull out of this song here, which is really dope. But I mean, it really goes to show you NMIXX's reach, their level of like globalization, I would say, approach. I feel like they do these genres so much justice. There's no, you know, and there's so much justice to it because I'd say there is a lot of respect every time they start a new genre, and a genre especially coming from a certain culture or a part of the world, you know what I'm saying? And I can say that as someone who like speaks Cantonese, like they did Feifei, you know, back in Hong Kong and all. Their approach is very international, but keeping it to an NMIXX K-pop kind of standard, which is really dope. That culmination, the best of both worlds that we get from NMIXX. So that's something that I really want to, you know, talk about NMIXX and really give light to and show respect to. But wow, we got to go back into this one more time quickly. Honestly, I just want to listen to it again. It's very tight, and I would say punctuated with the delivery right away. You know, it's clear with the vocal delivery, and I like that, you know, hearing NMIXX's vocals like this. The choreo must be buck wild as well for this song, for Rico. Freaky, freaky ticket, I like it. Just that Latin influence, that brass work, you know. Oh my goodness. A lot of flair and passion. Rico, 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 Rico. Hey. Rico, Rico, Rico. And then this part, I think without a doubt, if we can point out one member that stood out on this song, it's definitely Soyun. It's definitely Soyun and Kijin for sure. I'd say so. Rico, Rico. It's cool how they switch it up with the members on the Rico and the lines and the hooks, because it is so satisfying to hear different vocal colors on this kind of line here. We go, we go. But it's still droning, it still has that effect. It's very earwormy. Now this is the reason why I really pointed out Kijin earlier on. it's because of this verse here. I love the Latin approach with the piano work. You know, it's very playful with Kyojin here. It's fun. So the died. Rolling out the piano. And then Jiwoo. Wow, Jiwoo. She's unleashed on this song and album. Dum dum dum. Definitely one of my favorite moments is the post-chorus in this song, and like moments like this with Haewon. The follow-up there. You hear that influence that I'm talking about, that Latin influence, right? The woodwind work, that's definitely a flute in the back. Listen, everyone, here, right here. The fluttering of the flute. As someone who played the flute, I love it. Wood block percussion work. Oh my goodness. The production. That muted trumpet work, that brass work. Very heavy with the bass here in the final go around with Haewon. Oh yeah, I love Lily in the back there. She's just having a moment. So good. Rico, it may be short, but it is so effective, catchy, and memorable with the earworminess, and it's catching a vibe, you know, that Latin vibe. But hey, let's dive into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Game Face. Seeing other familiar names and consistent, of course, collectives in the works. We have Jo In-ho from La 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 Studio, Sung Ye-jin from Jam Factory. We more than love to see Jam Factory in the mix. And we have Moon Ji-young from La 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 Studio as well. New names on the composing side: Amanda Tsai, Rebby James, and Tador Dalbaum. Sorry if I butchered any names there, but I'll familiarize with them with more, of course, reviews and, of course, albums. But hey, let's dive into Game Face here. We're on the second half of the album. Ooh. Feels more bright than the other tracks. Ooh, Soyoon. They try to keep killing my vibe. Ooh, the percussion work here with Bae. The rest is not my biz. Ooh, not my business. There's the build up into the chorus. Ooh. Love the meaningful lyrics in this song. Leave everything that behind. Oh, hold up. Oh, where's this headed to? Okay, new verse here with Bae. The vocals. Outlaw Runner. Love the singular synth strings here. Focus on mine. There's this level of euphoria that we get in the chorus. I feel so lifted and sent here on Cloud 9. Switch up in the bridge. What is this bridge? With the bongo congo work. Ooh, some hip hop.
my game face on. 'Cause I focus only on my life. See what it left and right.
Wow. This is definitely another side we've heard from NMIXX before. Their bright, uplifting side. What a gem of a song. I even knew solely based on the highlight medley, the acapella version of it, that this would be quite the gem of a song. Game Face, one of the most meaningful songs on this album, dare I say. But note that this is the second half of the album, this part 2 of the album here, where Game Face takes a whole switch up in terms of mood, attitude. It is uber positive with it. Now, I feel like the intentions of Game Face is not tackled often. It's a common theme for sure about approaching life, but when it comes to music and the K-pop scene, I love how it's like, take everything as a game phase. Get ready to execute your game plan and do what you do. But most importantly, leave all that nonsense that's not my business, right? If I recall correctly, with Bae and other members, right? Leave everything behind and move on simply forward. And tune out all that negativity, most importantly. NMIXX, Game Face. Wow, so far one of my favorite gems on this album, I have to say here. We're gonna have to bring it up here because it is just that good. We gotta break it down bit by bit, especially when it comes to the lyrics. Let's go now. With the brass work, you can tell how bright it is already. Troubles, hurdle. I like that wordplay there, right? I try to knock them all away, but the mobs just keep coming in. So there could be lost in translation here. But the point of these lyrics is to showcase this level of imagery, you know, like life is a hurdle, there's so many troubles, right? And all the time it keeps happening, it keeps coming up, you know, all these troubles and these hurdles and these difficulties that we face in life. And then we continue. Siang continues to impress me. I love her husky tone every single time. Her sections and moments in NMIXX's music are very vital, but I love how there's this added contrast in their music with Siang so much, you know, even though her vocals can be so complimentary at times, I love how she can add such slight contrast, in their music, right? Oh my goodness, just this moment here. Tune into my heart, tune into myself, and not anything else that's happening in the world, not the rest, because it's not my business. It's not my business at all. The build up here though. Notice with the synth strings and 'cause I focus only on my life. I like how it's chopped up here in the chorus, but there's this level of euphoria and the mood and attitude. It's very positive and uplifting. Come on now. This is such a gem. Game Face on. And then as it progresses, this was quite the surprising verse, you know. I mean, it adds a nice contrast to it with Bae, of course. My breathing grows sharper, my heart keeps heating up nonstop. There's this tension, right? I love this tension part here. Not just like vocal direction wise, but this thrilling, right? And I love this line here. I'm an outlaw runner, crossing over the drawn line, a pace that will never bend, right? I'm an outlaw runner. I'm gonna break the rules. I'm gonna bend everything, and I'm gonna cross lines, right? Because I'm gonna go my way. I'm gonna go in a straight pace, go my kind of way, you know, right? The rules of the world and fences. Woo, that's fire. Life. Oh, I love NMIXX so much. Their music really shows for itself. And the talent, the vocals, come on now. Based on this bridge, oh my goodness, I love how there is this uplifting feel, but there is this gritty attitude. Got my game face on, you know? When you got your game face on, you're locked in, you're ready to go, right? The tropes here. I love the tropes, the switch up here with Lily's vocal delivery and the vocal techniques that she's utilizing. But a bit of bongo congo work, a different kind of drum kit work here, which was really cool to hear. It surprised me. That's my bias. Wow, Jiwoo. Lily flexing her vocals. I love how they bring and draw back all of the production to make us focus on Haewon here. The vocal layers here. Listen to it. Too good. What a masterpiece here. This album is really building up to a masterpiece. I mean, it already is so far really, really good. But this execution type song, leaving about everything behind and focusing on yourself, your path, your journey, and nothing that's you know, in front of you necessarily that's blocking you, because you can overcome it. You know, that mindset, that positive mindset, right? I love it so much from NMIXX on Game Face here. But hey, let's dive into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is titled Podium, and I'm excited for this one as well because I'm seeing Haewon on the lyrics. We love to see Haewon on the lyrics for this one, but also Lee Suran and Im Suran from La 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 Studio. Lee Suran is my favorite lyricist, hands down, one of the GOATs in the industry. I'm telling that she has worked with the likes of BTS, like Jimin, but also like, I would say NMIXX, Run for Roses for sure in the past before, and numerous amount of times. It really goes to show you already how good Lee Suran is in terms of lyrics. Weekly, My Gems Out There, Everglow, Promise 9. I mean, many of my favorites from the top labels, huge groups, and groups that really deserve more love as well. So I really love Lee Suran's impact, not only on huge groups, but also smaller groups as well, and artists alike across many groups. But hey, Podium. This one's going to be interesting too, because we got Ryan Jun, Nathan Cunningham, Lauren Aquilina, who's worked with the likes of IVE, and the likes of Le Seraphim and other huge artists. Oh my goodness, this is such a stacked track, but hey, let's go. Oh, some Spanish on there? Ooh, very militant with Kijin. That snare drum work. It's already so catchy. I love it. Life's a beach. I love the play on words. That is funny with the ad-lib work. Sodium. That rhyme scheme. Hey. Oh, Soyoon. The passion. It's unleashed here. It's burning. Jiwoo in the verse 2. Oh my goodness, a verse 2 by Bae? We live for this. Oh my goodness, the hi-hats. Just the ticking of it. I just can't help but to jam along to this song. It's so fun. This is definitely a song that's so fun live in person, in concert, for sure. Very empowering. This level of courage that's being shown. Sodium. Hey, that drum kit work, that snare drum to the bongo congo. Excuse me? I was not prepared for this. Ooh, this final go around. This outro. We're going to be squad. The horns here with the drum kit work. Oh, it hits different with Soyun here. You got a bit of reggaeton in there. Not a lot. But definitely Moonbaton and Pop in the mix here. But Podium, I love the grittiness, the attitude, the work that they put into the song. I mean, come on now. NMIXX really continues to impress me with this album. I mean, Podium, the Spanish lyrics, I mean, come on now. They continue to deliver it so well. I, for one, am horrible at Spanish, but for my Spanish speakers out there, I'm pretty sure you guys can really mess with the pronunciation. It's very sharp cut. Let me know in the comment section down below. But I love how this song has quite the standard arrangement, but the mind-blowing production from the bridge into the final chorus and outro that shook me like crazy. But that repetitive refrain, non-stop to the top. Non-stop to the top. That ad-lib work, A, and then the A, and then the Spanish lyrics that I can't pronounce because this is my first time hearing those kind of words, so I'm gonna have to familiarize it. I'm sure by the time I listen to the song a couple more times, I'm gonna start singing the ad-lib work in Spanish as well. And then just how we get into the bridge. I mean, Jiwoo, so good. Not even just that bridge there. That interlude with Jiwoo with that hook, that Sodium, that Podium, and then that verse 2 with Bae. Guys, I love how everything played out with this one. Okay, we're gonna go from the beginning here. We're gonna go from the beginning here because this song needs to be covered. Again, there's a lot to break down, a lot to process, the matter of fact. So hey, dive into it again. Hey, very punchy with the drum kit work, the production, the snare drum work, Coliseum. I love that loop that's going back and forth. I don't know what it is, but that sound effect in the back there, it really scratches the right part of the brain. That wordplay, I just can't help it. Jiwoo life's a beach. But I'm an island, right? I'm more than a beach. I am an island, right? Like I have my my span here. Like I just have you get the point, you know. I love the imagery that and comparisons that they put here. Podium, but then that's with that Sodium. Hey, Onium. Yeah, I love that delivery. Yeah. That's cool how they use that like Spanish ad-lib work, but then they like pitch it. They pitch it, not necessarily like distort it. They pitch it here, and they turn it into a whole different sound here in this moment here with Silya, which I really liked. It's in the back there. It's on a loop. It's used to like build up the song and tension even more. Podium. She puts extra oomph in this Podium. Put in that sweat, that sodium. Like, notice this. This is not the refrain, right? This is not just that. It's an interlude, one-liner into verse 2 here. Perfect switch up. Wow. Later. Limits. Hey. Love it. Wow, the distortion here, the compression. But at the same time, it allows the members to breathe in this song, right? The nice ebb and flow, but the vocal projection. I love it. It's triumphant. It's militant. It is an anthem. It is anthemic, y'all. I love it. Oh my goodness. Die. Podium. Put in that sweat, that sodium. Hey. Hey. That bongo congo work in the back on the right side of ears. Bridge. This is where we get fully sent. Hands down, my favorite bridge coming off of this album so far. Wow. Podium. No, bring me down. Very triumphant, you know? That's the point. Very atmospheric here. Aside from Jiwoo's Catch Me on the Podium, you know, and the sodium line, I really love Silya in this final chorus. Oh my goodness, y'all. Or this more so outro, I should say, sorry. But wow. Podium is such a gem. I'm not surprised, you know. It starts from like, you know, in the lower rankings maybe in terms of my favorites, but then it's gonna skyrocket with more and more listens because wow, it is so memorable upon first listen. But second listen, ooh, it's sticking up there in my mind. Podium and sodium. I love it. And Haewon too on the lyrics. Shout out to her, Lee Suran, Im Suran. Shout out to them as well. But hey, let's dive into the next one now. So this next track is titled Crush on You. I'm seeing huge names. I mean, I'm seeing Synths on the lyrics with Haewon. Synths is a huge female solo K-hip-hop artist in the K-hip-hop scene, of course, and she really surprised me off of Show Me the Money, and I'm just really interested in how her influence will be in terms of the verses. I'm sure there's gonna be quite the hip-hop lines influenced by her in like such as verse 2, you feel me, or other verses. I'm gonna have to find out for myself. We got Haewon. Oh my goodness, Haewon yet again. We more than love to see her influence on the lyrics for this song. We have Mac, Jonathan BT, and Gustav Blomberg. I think Gustav Blomberg is quite the familiar name that I've seen in the past before. So quite the interesting proposition here we have on Crush on You. Let's go. Oh, it's groovy. I like that. I like it. I feel like it's gonna be groovy, maybe jazzy. Ooh, it's very lighthearted. Most lighthearted song on this album so far. I'm loving the melodic moments in this song already. Ooh, there's a bit of guitar in the strumming. Chorus. Wow, Kyujin. Wow. It's very light on the production, which I really like. A verse 3? This is verse 3, yeah. Wow, I love the ad-lib work there. The perfect Jiwoo Kyujin verse. Favorite view. Oh, this song is already catchy. I mean, it's saying what it's saying, alright? I got a crush on you, and I'm gonna be honest. This opening up kind of feeling. Ooh. It's getting very orchestral here. Orchestral-like. All in, like, I mean, come on now. It's very straight to the point when it comes to the lyrics. Crush on you, oh, this is so sweet. I love it. Groovy, jazzy. It's got a little bit of the tad bit of Moonbaton just with the rhythm of things, but Crush on You, what a surprise, you know? I think at first you may think, oh, this is quite the conventional, you know, standard track, but nope. NMIXX continues to show us the mixture of genres that they do, with interesting song structure. Yet again, I mean, notice how I pointed out Jiwoo and Kyujin in verse 3. That is a verse 3 because we had a verse 2 already from the beginning with Lily at the beginning, and I'm going to point that out when we go into the second go-around. But Crush on You, straight to the point with the lyrics, pure intentions, lovey-dovey with it. What's there not to love with that rhythm guitar, the jazzy influences, the orchestral work coming into play there. It's quite the gem of a track on this album, I've got to admit. And I liking the second half of the album being very bright-spirited and positive and lighthearted for sure. The combination of those feelings and emotions that I'm getting. At first, I like the storytelling. Maybe I'm too dumb. Lost in thoughts of you. I really like how there's this, you know, I have a crush on you, but there's this hesitation to really show it and speak out about it, you know what I'm saying? And then the all-in part is where it's like, okay, I have a crush on you. They're literally telling you that, or that significant other one, right? I think Jiwoo, Kyujin, and Lily really impressed me on this track. I just love the strumming of that guitar. It's very light. I love it. It's easy to listen to. These synths. Crush on you. And see how fast it was with that verse. Okay, we got to bring it back to the point where we had Lily. Here, hold up. Or was it earlier? Actually, here. I love the cliche line. So, matter of fact, it's so clean that it goes from an additional verse into the chorus. I like that. That's dope. Crush on you. Yeah, I noticed this the second go around, not the first time around. Wow, I like that transition into verse 2 here with Jiwoo. Very rudimental with the beat here. That extra layer and ad-lib work with Jiwoo. Everybody's noticed. The earnesty with Seolyun, you could really feel it, right? There's a lot of emphasis on "oh, I got a crush." I like that on the to start the line. This is where it gets very orchestral and like jazzy with it. Just this bridge, very brief but effective. Fuzzy. Especially this section of the song, it makes it more memorable. For sure, it has that longevity replay value due to this. At this point, I'm just fully listening to it. I've said what I needed to say. NMIXX has sang what they needed to sing about. Oh my goodness, Crush on You. What another gem of a track on this album, but let's dive into the next one. Let's continue now. So this next track is titled Adore You. I think based on the highlight medley, the acapella version, this one and then the upcoming one really surprised me nearing the end of the acapella highlight medley for sure. I'm seeing PNP Collective, 153 Jumbas, and then new names that I have to familiarize myself with for sure. But hey, let's go. Ooh, I'm getting this like soft rock influence already. Maybe alternative rock. Wow, this is quite the moody track already. There's this realization moment in the pre-chorus. The burn in the chorus here. These lyrics. Wow. Guys, Seolyun and Lily are impressing me on this song. The harmonization, y'all. Ooh. This filtering with Jiwoo's vocals here, I like it. Preview. Oh my goodness, the outcry. But there's this back and forth fighting that I'm feeling from a significant relationship in this song. Ooh, bae. Oh, what is this section here? Oh, wow. straight chills. You know when a song is really good? When you got straight chills throughout, and then, like, you know, just how you get goosebumps as, well, Adore You? I had a feeling that this is quite the gem of a track, but the emotion, the outpouring emotions in this song, this painful struggle of a relationship that has been constantly on a cycle of this back and forth. Not just the other significant other one messed up, but you yourself, I myself, on both ends of the spectrum. Wow. And just how this song took the extra mile with the vocals and the emotions, and like, it's crazy how Silyeon really carried herself in this song, and Lily just doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm really interested in the arrangement of this song, so I'm gonna briefly search it up if you guys don't mind, because like, I was surprised that we got in the bridge already that it's pretty much a standard arrangement here. So I was just so caught off guard with the lyrics and the emotions in the song. I'm like, oh, whoa, what is this? Like, is this an additional verse? But no, it is a bridge that really builds it up into a beautiful final chorus, y'all. Oh my goodness, this soft rock ballad approach is everything by NMIXX. Something that I can really appreciate and adore. I would love even more length into this song, to be honest, but it is still perfect in my humblest opinion in many ways. Okay, dive back into it. It's been a hot minute since I've got my breath taken away by a song, but storm of emotions. It's on and on, it's ongoing. Right here with Silyeon. There's just a strumming, and then the filtering of the drum kit work, it's all in the back, you know? It's very compressed, but Silyeon is very clear in the forefront here, and I like that mixing and mastering here. It's very distant, this kind of feel, right? Preview. These lyrics are so beautiful. Zoya. Yeah, it gets to a point, right? This verse, you know, it really goes to show you the likes of Silyeon has such a storytelling kind of voice, and I really appreciate her for that. And like this line, here we go again, this endless cycle, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, hell and heaven, this back and forth lashing, you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, even though our hearts are the same. If we got an It's Live band performance, I'd go crazy for this song. Blame ya. Preview. I'm such a sucker for these melancholy, emotional songs. This bridge surprised me of a hot and cold back and forth. You know, our relationship has been hot, it's been cold, it's been back and forth, this fighting. I adore you. I like how they bring in Jiwoo, you know, with this ad-lib work, you know, to add that slight contrast, right? The clashing in this relationship, you know. I keep blaming you again, I keep blaming myself. It's back and forth. I love it. I love this contrast here. It's very cohesive with the production. Lily and Haewon, wow. This duo is unmatched. what a masterpiece. I mean, it's in my top 3 echelon of B-sides on this album. Believe it or not, I know not everyone likes these slower tracks, but I appreciate when slower tracks really showcase the vocals off like this to the fullest extent. And NMIXX has vocals and has all that talent built into one song. It really shows here with Adore You. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be keeping this song on repeat on non-stop, y'all. Oh my goodness, such a sucker for these melancholy emotional tracks that are super meaningful, which goes a long way with meaningful lyrics, mind you. But hey, let's dive into pretty much the next final B-side, and then we'll get into, of course, part 1 and part 2 of OO. Let's do that now. Okay, so this next track is titled Shape of Love. I'm seeing Rory from Jam Factory, Jo In-ho from La 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 Studio, Moon Sori. New names here like Johan Gustafsson, Rebby James, Chick. I've seen their names before, but I'm gonna have to familiarize myself with them. This was another gem based on the acapella highlight medley. Let's go. Personally, for me, we're gonna have to find out though together. The bell. Ooh. I'm torn apart already. What's Eliud? Wow, that harp, that string work, the bell. Sometimes a baddie. I get it, you know? Sometimes you're sweet, sometimes you're bad. Get it once again. Ooh, this electronic influence. The insistent chug. Yeah. Wow, Bae is such a huge standout on this song. Wow, hit one too. That harp into that bell transition is crazy. This level of vulnerability I really appreciate in the delivery. I mean, ain't that true? I love this beautiful message about not caring about the shape, quote unquote. No matter how broken. Jiwoo! That was crazy! Oh, just how they orchestrated this. Wow. I love that getcha getcha. It's pretty much like a post-chorus. Or refrain. Yeah. Hey. Getcha, 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 getcha. It's a wild thing.
Wild thing.
Lovesick heart chooses to be hurt. I mean, ain't that true? At times, right? But no matter what, so much you've been through and you try to move on, and it's the matter of importance of love, of every renewal of a relationship, or continuously within the same relationship or on to the next one, like love in every shape, you know, a shape that could be torn apart of another significant one, or the matter of the relationship, you know what I'm saying? But it really shows how love is so complex. It can be messy, and true love cannot be perfectly molded into one shape, a heart, right? It could be so twisted. It could be so twisted. And I love how Shape of Love, sorry. Shape of Love is like the sister to Adore You. It's like that part 2, right? It continues the storytelling. And matter of fact, it's the sister to Adore You. it's on the same album, which is huge. Oh my goodness, you know, sometimes we go through albums from a favorite group and we go back and like, oh, this is like the sister to this previous song, but no, this is on the same album as Adore You. So I really appreciate that. Shape of Love, definitely one of my favorites as well, believe it or not. We're gonna have to dive back into it. Oh my goodness, I love that post-chorus and refrain with G with the Getcha Getcha. Bay, Lily, huge standouts on this. But just how Celine really kickstart the song. Perfect member to kickstart this song. It's transcending. It's descending, I should say. And then, boom, and the striking of that bell. I love the instruments in this song. It primarily takes this electronic pop approach. That the plucks or actually, let me hear that. I might be mistaken here. Yeah, it's either trickling of that piano or strings into a bell. There's bells here though. There's bells here in the back though. Very light. Or like a xylophone. Yeah, definitely harp, definitely strings. I don't care about the shape. Really matching the theme of Blue Valentine. I really appreciate this song. Making this album very cohesive as a whole. Goes cold. That melodic moment, I love it with Bay here. Bring it back. I love it when NMIXX go melodic heavy with their music. It's so beautiful. It's a breath of fresh air. Wow, the Tetris line. Yeah, the bells again on our right side of ears. That xylophone bell work. Guys, this song is so good, and as we progress here, getcha, a wild thing. This is like the perfect song to sing and perform at a concert for sure. This would go crazy live. I'm not kidding. All of NMIXX's music has to be amazing live. I have to experience that as soon as possible. Such a beautiful song. It's bittersweet for sure. We go from a melancholy track to a bittersweet track. Getcha. So addictive. It's crazy, but it works with the song somehow. That cowbell work on the left side of ears.
Wild thing.
So good. I love the production, the percussion work, just how this was arranged, you know. It's not your conventional arrangement, but Shape of Love emphasizes how love can come in so many different shapes, but matter of the purpose is to love any shape, even though it may be torn or broken apart. And just a matter of, you know, how sad things can be from moving on of a previous, you know, connection and then moving on to a new one, but with a blue heart, starting off that next one with a blue heart and not sure what to expect. But wow, we're gonna have to wrap this up with the OO part 1 on part 2, so let's just do that now. Wow, oh, how things come full circle onto OO part 1 Baila. This goes back to the early days, and I love how it comes full circle with familiar names such as Charlotte Wilson and other names from the Hub as well, and Enan, Dr. Joe, and a lot of people had contrasting feelings about the debut, but I personally think that OO really grew on me with the performance. I mean, it really showed NMIXX's talents to the fullest right from the jump. and just how it is the perfect song for their debut, I feel like, in my humblest opinion. But with Baila, I feel like, how is this one gonna go? You know, because like with OO, it was full-pledged Baila funk, Brazilian hip-hop influence infused genre that originates from Rio de Janeiro, if I recall correctly. But let's see how it comes full circle with OO Baila Part 1. Okay. The horns, very droning. This is probably definitely the rambunctious. Whoa! Zoom zoom. Yes, that snare drum work. Coke. Ooh. I really love the pre-chorus. Wow, it got me reminiscent of the good old days with NMIXX. So this is definitely the gritty, upfront in your face side to NMIXX that we got back in the day, and even in this modern day and age. That's right, they had that switch up in this moment of the song. But this is a new verse. I was not prepared! Hold up! Bring it back! Everyone be quiet, Kyojin. Hey! You know, this had to be done like way back in the day, and then they combined the two. Wow! This is so refreshing. And really puts a whole new perspective on OO, I feel like. Not just me, but you guys, I'm pretty sure. It keeps the Baila funk influence. Blah, 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 blah. Lily. Yeah, so this was another switch up moment. We got two switch up moments. Now with Seohyun here. Wow. See what I'm saying? Like, the vocals in OO. Really was showed off in this song. One of my favorite moments in the song, hidden different here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes from the jump working with NMIXX and Charlotte Wilson, everyone behind the scenes, and Dr. Joe especially. But like, Baila Part 1, I love the perspective that we get. Like, I felt like this was the baseline to the song, the foundation to the song, and then probably Part 2 was the add-on piece. I might be mistaken. But I really loved Kyojin in that verse. Oh my goodness, just her attitude and the rap, the breakdown is very fitting to the song. But as much as I love that, I love the combination of Part 1 and Part 2, it seems like, from the jump from the beginning when they debuted with OO. I love how it splits off here into two different songs. I mean, it started with two different songs and vice versa. Either way, you get the point, right? I like these moments that we get. It's just like so refreshing, and then Saloon in the mix too as well. I mean, this really goes to show you this other side to NMIXX and OO. Something that I can really appreciate about, right? It's like they can switch it up, they can break it down, they can splice things and really work with that. And it goes to show you that singer-songwriters, producers can do that as well. This is not necessary. OO was not necessarily a remix. It was a song in itself. 2 songs split now into 2. That's really cool. Let's dive into part 2 now. Superhero now, shall we? So last but not least, to wrap up the album, we have part 2 of OO, Superhero. Now this makes sense, because when it comes to the switch up in OO, it is more powerful, I would say, bold, like a superhero and all, and there is this breakthrough kind of feeling that I get in the song. So this is probably a completely different song that we would not expect from OO, right? Especially in the switch ups that we get as a full-fledged song, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hear a lot of different lyrics, a lot of different lines and sections that we did not expect coming from OO, and new ones too, right? Ooh, the rock. I love it. This is really dope, because like later on as NMIXX's like career progressed, and I'm sorry for the abrupt pause, but I want to point it out right away, because at some point in their early careers, very rambunctious, upfront in your face, you know, slightly performance heavy at times when it comes to their releases. But this is the other side that I love to NMIXX later on into the careers, that is more so bright-spirited, right? And you can notice that across their discography when it comes to their B-sides as well. But Superhero, wow. There we go. Deriving from OO, or building into OO, of course. Knock. Tap, tap. One of my favorite moments in OO. Be your superhero. Oh, one of my favorite moments in the song. So refreshing. Yep, this line too as well. Here we go. Ooh, I like the breakdown here with the drum kit work. This is different yet again. I'm a hero just like the Black Widow. I love the lines here with Kitchen. Wow. So does like EJ come into play here, or Charlotte Wilson? Either or. Wow. Bum, bum, bum. Now they bring back the bum, bum, bum. I love it. That's cool. Tap, tap. Knock, knock. Tap, tap. Let me be your... Definitely different tempo. Different genre. Not Baila funk. That's crazy. Superhero. Wow, this is a lot to take in. What's the 0? Ooh, Lily in the back there. Love the vocal direction in this song, especially. Jiwoo! Pow! What is this outro? I love this outro. It's so cute, but very uplifting and strong. NMIXX. It's crazy to hear and everything come full circle, but also how it kick-started NMIXX's career. I've said this in the past before, even before listening Part 1, Part 2, Baila and Superhero of OO, NMIXX, they showcased their talents to the fullest with their debut. But just how they did mix pop and everything, still to this day with mix pop and the switch ups and different cultural influences, languages, they are so incredibly talented. And that's why, many of the reasons why NMIXX is in my like top 3 echelon as my ultimate favorites. And a group, sorry, I'm just like stuttering because like this is just so much to take in after listening to Superhero and this album as a whole. I need to listen to them live in person. I gotta experience it, y'all, because I've said it, you know, their live sounds at times better than their studio. I always like its live band performance. I love their live band performances and their performances as a whole. But like what happens when I check it out in person, like their performances in person. But enough of that. Superhero, we gotta appreciate this song for itself, by itself, because although it combined it's like the topping to the cake, all the cream, the fresh fruit and all, the cherry on top to milkshake. It is the perfect complementary additional song to Baila, right? I think they could have done it either way, but for how it played out and showcased NMIXX's talents, I'd like to shout out everyone behind the scenes working on OO. It gives you a more so higher level of appreciation, and it should be for OO as a whole, and it sure did for me, everyone. But overall, as a whole, NMIXX dropped a 12 out of 10 masterpiece of a first full album, Blue Valentine. That is quite the cohesive album. I mean, if you think about certain tracks like Rico, Podium, Game Face, just how everything combined together with the different languages, Spanish. I mean, you got Phoenix, that is so meaningful. And Shisa taking on that. I love how Shisa took part on that and felt her influence, but that reborning feeling, right, and taking things in your own hands is just so beautiful. But how Blue Valentine wraps up at the second later parts, the part 2 of this album, the second half of the album, with the likes of Crush on You and Adore You, if you think about it. So everything is so cohesive and ties along together so perfectly, but the upper half of the album is very energetic, upbeat, fun with it. I mean, the most let loose and fun, I'm pretty sure, song that we can all agree is Rico. That is a gem of a song right there. But breaking it down, my favorite B-sides as a whole. This is so tough, y'all. I mean, Reality Hurts is a gem too as well, but I think I got to... Let me bring up the track list. Let me bring up the track list here and really let you guys know my favorites, because I don't think just solely on one listening party, an album review is gonna point towards my solid number one, you know, favorite out there. I had a bunch of favorites, but I think I'm gonna have to lean towards... I want to lean towards Podium. I want to lean towards Podium. It's that pick-me-up kind of song. I need it. I need that caffeine drive. More than caffeine, I need that energy in the morning. I think these days, I feel like I'm in the mood for Podium. But there are going to be days where I'm going to feel like, oh, I'm gonna need Adore You, or Shape of Love, right? Or Crush on You. So I'm going to have to go with Game Face, or I'm going to have to go with first Podium, Game Face, right? Podium, Game Face, and then I'm going to have to go with Shape of Love, Adore You, and then I'm going to have to go with Phoenix, and then I'm going to have to go with Rico. It's tied there, like everything's neck and neck pretty much. And then I'm going to have to go Crush on You, and than Reality Hurts, but like OO is in its own lane. I'm pretty sure I maybe missed one track there, but I feel like that is my rankings where it stands. But give it 2 months to a month and everything's gonna be completely different, and everything's gonna be different on a daily dot, because like there are songs that I could really sense that I could listen to a lot in a certain kind of mood and feel. But like I said, I love my energizer type of tracks. I'm such a sucker for melancholy, bittersweet kind of tracks, hence why I really love Adore You and Shape of Love. And then like something jazzy like Crush on You, but it really goes to show you NMIXX's range of what they can do. They can do something rambunctious, they can do something upfront in your face, they can do something that is more sing talk, more anthemic, they can do something that is more melancholy and melodic, right? And they utilize genres such as electropop, electronic genre, electronic, right? Dance pop, pretty much. Baila funk. We could add OO back in the mix, you know, soft rock. You could also say jazz as well, right? You could also say future, not future funk, but future bass, and of course hyperpop as well in the mix. You can say about 10-ish genres showcased all in one first full album, which is insane. Can we appreciate that for a moment, fellow answers and all? So it goes to show you NMIXX's talent, but how versatile and multifaceted they are. It's cool how, I can't emphasize how the arrangement was on this album too, how they laid out the tracks. I mean, the first half of the album, rambunctious, in your face, energetic, and then the second part of the album is more melodic. It is lighthearted, it is lovey-dovey at times, it is sweet, it is easy to listen to as well, everyone. And then getting that full circle moment between Blue Valentine and Adore You and Shape of Love. I can't emphasize that enough. I love that cohesiveness in the theme and concept for this album and new era. And then bringing it full circle back on the debut days with OO Part 1 Baila and Part 2 Superhero. Wow, NMIXX. Props to NMIXX. Shout out to NMIXX on this. I can't wait to maybe even talk about this album more as a whole, a follow-up in a month or a couple months. But like just the D&B, the different genres, the collectives and singer-songwriters, producers, shout out to them as well. Haewon on the lyrics, not just once, twice. We got Lily on Reality Hurts with like the likes of Sophie Powers. Like, this is album of the year for me. I'm saying it already. Nothing's gonna top it from this point forward. We're nearing the end of the year, and it is the album of the year for me. I said song of the year already for Spinning On It. I said song of the year already for Blue Valentine. And NMIXX means so much to me. Although I have a slight, huge bias, from an objective standpoint, NMIXX is just doing their own thing, and I love how they're doing their own thing. They are unmatched, and that's what makes them stand out from the bunch, and this oversaturated and, you know, overconsumed scene that is produced time and time again. And I just love how they take things from different cultures. They do cultures and different languages so much justice. Spanish here in this case. I really love their collaboration with Pablo Vittar, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just what they're doing things so much justice and so right in many ways. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about NMIXX's first full album, Blue Valentine. Sorry if I yapped too much, sorry if I geeked out too much, but that's just who I am. And I love NMIXX so much, so that's why I have to speak what I need to speak. Just my thoughts in full. Meaningful album, cohesive, electric at times, emotional at times, a lot of emotions evoked and imagery being shown throughout the song and meaningful lyrics. But hey, take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison. Stay tuned for more NMIXX content on the Patreon, on the channel as well. You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to check out the live performances by NMIXX from this era. Take care and peace.